Hey Sagittarius, I hope that you are well today, because what is our mantra, y'all? All is well, gang, gang. I just felt the need to do that. So, I am in my last week of chemo. Yes. So, that to say, I'm trying to get some readings out this week because I will probably be, really focused on resting this weekend. We'll have no choice. But I'm super excited because this has been a road. I'm going to talk in my podcast some coming up about the road, not so much about cancer, but about the journey and the challenges, and really listening to your intuition, because for real, my intuition sent me to the hospital. A little bit late, but there you have it, right? And taking care of yourself, self-care, going over all of that. I have actually been asked to by a social worker at Grady at the hospital I go to speak about my experience, which I think is something they ask everyone, but I'm excited about it because y'all know I like to talk. So let's get into it. This is the daily message. Thanks to everyone for your donations and in any conceivable way, the bookings, everything during this time. It's been difficult, but we're, on our way up, right? And I feel like that is what Sagittarius has been going through for, God, I can't even say how long we've been in transition. And the daily message is, these are the messages you need to have today. They may or may not necessarily happen today. It's kind of like a heads up, because time is fluid when it comes to tarot, and it's very nuanced. So let's get into it. Everyone says I don't get to the point quick enough. I'm getting to it. It's because we are still feeling transitional energy. Okay, because the theme is transition tapestry, embrace the beauty and growth inherent in times of transition. And I know you can't allow yourself to get frustrated when things aren't moving forward at the pace you want. If I have learned nothing through all of this, I have learned that, because I was determined to move out of Atlanta, to do several different things. And my body came and said, oh, girl, not yet. So, and during this time, you really have to embrace that. Things are changing, things are growing, but it doesn't, it can often be frustrating because we can't see it. But it definitely is. And this is really interesting because strength is here. Strength is, I feel like it's telling you to be strong. Ace of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles is saying there is an opportunity coming. Or that could just be about the growth and about, maybe you still have something to learn before this opportunity comes in. And before things move forward, because we're always learning, we're always growing. Amen, amen. But the situational messages are beautiful. Sagittarius, stop it. Stop it, because we have cake, chocolate. No, it's chocolate cake, which tastes good. That means something is happening that is beautiful. And coin toss. And I feel here that when it comes to things, whatever it is for you, Sagittarius, you have stuck to your guns. There is no cave in your game here. And you're going to see how much of a difference that is going to make, not only with you, but with everyone else. Now, what's interesting is it feels like this is exactly the thing, some decision you made. is being celebrated, or the choices in general that you're making, right? Chocolate cake is this is, you know, it's a celebration, and it's celebrating you, you know. And I don't know if this comes from you attending a celebration for someone else, but you're like achieving something here, and it has to do with the choices that you made, you know. And definitely, because we see the devil here, it also has to do with how you stuck to what you were, whatever it is you were doing. You were not to be moved. I will not be moved, period. And I feel like it came, you know, it was hard. Okay, I do feel like it was hard. But underneath this celebration is the Page of Wands and the Hierophant. So that's very much about something you're doing. And something you're doing that was probably not traditional. You know, even though the Hierophant is here with the Page of Wands leading the Hierophant, you know, it's if they can, right? But you really, it feels as if, you know, in terms of what it is you're supposed to do, or, you know, we know the Hierophant also stands for the patriarchy and what has always been done. You challenge that. Go Sag! You challenge that, and that's being celebrated. So most likely, in terms of something that you've been doing in your life, you've come up against people pushing on you. No, that's, you know, that's not how we do it. That's not how you do it. That's crazy. That's not going to work. That very thing is being celebrated now, because you, on some level, were the mountain that could not be moved, and stubborn. I would say very stubborn about it. And this has to do with not just you. You weren't just thinking about you. You were thinking about everyone around you, because the Ten of Pentacles is here. And let me just say, if this is something you're even just considering or in the middle of or what have you, you really have to know that this is the move. And it is going to work out big for not just you, but for lasting stability. Wowza. You know, and these are about your choices that, well, you know, when you make the choices, there is no guarantee that it's going to work out. And there was no guarantee, but it was done anyway, right? Because perseverance, your perseverance, you not giving up, even though it could make everything fall apart, and it was very different, is actually being met with, there's victory here. There's victory. I mean, a lot of these things probably that were concerned with what this is made you feel very alone. You know, like you were on your own, because it does have this feeling of people having pulled back. You know, I'm not Sag is crazy, but I don't think they saw the success coming, honestly. I don't think so. And, you know, the takeaway here is that you're winning. Things are paying off. This is the Emperor, so it could very much have to do with business or a business. This isn't an overnight thing, so it takes some time, but things are working out. And with the Ten of Swords and the Star, not easily. Okay, let's just say that. It wasn't easy to get to this place. So, Sag, wowza. So the people affecting your, you know, this energy or your day, is, I feel like this is someone who maybe did show up for you, and it made a big difference. Okay, so straight hair. It is a woman. Brown eyes, woman, powerful. Like someone powerful, I feel, showed up for you in this situation. Maybe made you see that things could work out, or even helped you along the way. So, wowza. Oh my goodness, Sag. What are you up to? So beautiful. Oh, it's so nice to see some positive messages. And I will tell you, this has not been easy for you to maintain your calm in. You know, it never is. When people want to support us, it is very difficult. And how many times does Sag get called crazy? Like a lot. Okay, so let's get some words from your spirit guides. See what they have to say. What do the spirit guides want to pass on to Sagittarius? I want to say, you got this, babe. You got this. What the what? Hold the line. Do not give up. We are famous for when we think things aren't working, moving on to the next thing, the pivot. I'll tell you what, though. I have done that so many times, and that's why I've lived in so many places. So, what do the spirit guides want to say? What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Okay. Strength again. What do you want to tell Sag? Anything? Oh, I gotta chill. Okay. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body. They are also telling you to hold the lines here, Sag, and allow yourself to have a little fun. Don't be so goal-oriented that, you know, you're just exhausting yourself. Let yourself have a little fun. And this is really speaking to what we saw earlier about the process. You know, you have to. Just saying. Just saying. So let's get a sign, because I feel motivated towards that, Sag. Get a sign for Sagittarius. So that's really like a motivator for the day, for sure, for sure. What's the sign today? What's the sign? 444. No, stop it. You are on the right path. You are being guided and protected at this time. I can't with y'all. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. So have the greatest of days. Toodles.